This is the mountain meditation. We will start by settling in and following our natural breath for 2 or 3 breaths. We notice how the body receives the breath, where it shows up most profoundly in the body. You can return to the breath at any point through this meditation. In this seated exercise, we imagine being a mountain going through seasonal changes. So picture in your mind a mountain. This is hopefully easy for those of us in the Pacific Northwest. We have so many mountains that we adore. We call them by name. We give them genders and personalities. For this exercise, bring into your focus your favorite mountain. Picture its curves, the jagged edges, the snow-capped top. Are there trees? Are the sides smooth or jagged? Notice the base rooted in the earth's crust. Notice its uniqueness while still being grounded in its mountainness. Now imagine bringing that image of the mountain into your body. Your head is now the lofty peak. Your shoulders and arms are the sides of the mountain, and the way you are rooted in your seat is the base of the mountain. You are very solid, and you have been in this spot a very long time. Of course you change, all things change, but you are changing very slowly in geologic time. Now let's imagine it's spring on your mountain. The trees have new leaves, flowers begin to bloom, insects are flying about, and animals are taking care of their young. Birds are returning from their migrations. Soon there is life everywhere. Some days are cloudy and rainy, but the sun breaks through, and there is a promise of new life everywhere. As the days go by, you notice the days becoming longer and the nights becoming shorter. As a mountain, you observe each day and each night as unique, but it doesn't much matter to the mountain. You stay solid in your mountainness. It is now summer on the mountain. As the days get longer, it stays light until quite late. Sometimes it is quite warm, and the animals seek shade. Insects are everywhere. Animals are learning and finding their way around the mountain. There are days when it is still and bright. Other days there are storms and rain. It doesn't much matter to the mountain, as the mountain simply enjoys the play of life on its surface. As the days unfold, you notice that the days are shorter, and the nights now are becoming longer. You remain massive and settled in your mountainness. It is now fall on the mountain. The sun is setting much earlier, and the evenings are crisp. You notice that the leaves are changing color. The animals are preparing for winter. Birds are starting to leave in their migratory patterns. Every day is different. Some days are soggy and wet. Others are crisp, bright, and they're full of autumn color. As day turns to night and night turns to day, you notice each day has its own special quality. Some days are warm, some are wet, some are full of color. The days continue to shorten until it gets dark very early. The nights are now cold. The plants have started turning brown, and many of the trees have lost their leaves. Throughout it all, as the mountain, you remain steadfast and unchanging. Time passes, and it is winter on the mountain. The first snow has arrived. The world seems to be freezing. When you do see a track of a human or an animal, they seem to be stepping carefully, looking for shelter. The first snow has arrived. Streams are frozen. Fierce storms come through. It is bitterly cold, and you see that winter's creatures brace against the cold. You, however, sit unwavering against the storm that is happening on your mountain's surface. Day turns to night, and night turns to day, and you notice that the days are getting longer again. The seasons flow into one another, even as the weather changes from one moment to another. You notice that you have endured all that the weather and the seasons have brought you. As the mountain, you are able to stay rooted. You are grounded in the truth that you will survive and that you will thrive. In sitting in this way, we come to know a deeper silence. Through the deep feeling of the mountain's stability, we recognize our own grounded sense of calm, our ability to adapt to the changes that come with time. A poem from Li Po. The birds have vanished into the sky, and now the last cloud drains away. We sit together, the mountain and me, until only the mountain remains. And in the words of John Steinbeck, what good is the warmth of summer without the cold of winter to give it such sweetness? Now starting to wiggle fingers and toes, perhaps a shoulder shrug, shaking out your knees, just coming back into the body and back into your day.